Hi, World History 2 students. I am Miss Keating, and what I'm going to do for you now is give you a tour of the World 2 classroom that we will be using this year. So when you enter World 2, you're going to open two tabs. One of the tabs you're going to open is your Blackboard tab. And when we are in Blackboard, you will see announcements. You will see the Collaborate Ultra link. This is the link we're going to use to enter the classroom. This will be used during the streaming phase of Classroom. So that will be the one link that you're going, or the one tab. The other tab that you're going to have open is Google Classroom. We will basically only be using Blackboard for streaming, and occasionally we'll use it if we need to use the textbook, which I'll give you that tour. So what happens is when you have class in World 2, you're going to open Blackboard and open another tab, which is Google Classroom. If you can split your screen, that would be very helpful. Just to continue the tour so that you can see what's in Blackboard and what's in Google Classroom. Staff information is located here. Miss Erickson does some World 2 classes with me, so I've also included her contact information. This year, because of the virtual aspect, it's really difficult to get in touch with us via phone, so the best way is email. When you do email us, we're going to ask that students use their FCPS school email. It's just a better system for, well, it's a professional email, students, and we're trying to train you in that. So be aware of that. Under the syllabus tab, we have lots of goodies for you. We have the syllabus, we have class expectations, it's prepared, respect, behave in an appropriate manner, and present. And what we've gone through is, well, those are great words. What do they mean? Well, we've put that there for you. We've also reviewed what those words mean. You have a planning guide, which is a Google Doc that Miss Keating and Miss Erickson work on all year, so that you'll be able to see. It's usually about a month ahead, so you can see what's coming up in bell schedule. We've included a textbook link for us. Please remember, somewhere your textbook, once we get them set up, your username for your textbook is your student ID. Your password will be hopefully something you can remember, or at least have written down somewhere where you can locate it. I will tell you, we will not be using the textbook that often. It's more of a reference for you. Then we have 1st, 7th, and 8th period classes. I'm only going to show you one tab because both tabs have the same information. So one of the nice things this year with Google Classroom is you do not need a join code. You will have a Google Classroom link that once you hit that, it will automatically enroll you in our class. So yay! So you'll probably only use that link the first day, and then you'll have Google Classroom open because I'm sure you'll be using it a lot this year. We have a calendar here which will list your assignments and the due date for the assignments. So that's the Blackboard end of it. Like I said, the most you'll be using Blackboard for is this Collaborate link for when we are meeting together. So let's look at Google Classroom. So I will tell you, Google Classroom will be set up the same. First of all, you enter Google Classroom by the stream. This year, I'm going to tell you no work will be posted on the stream. Everything will be in classwork. What the stream is going to be is, as you can see here, a welcome video. Well, it's literally, I'm going to have a quick announcement on the stream that says, hey, today is September 12th, and this is what we're going to do in world history. Actually, it's probably going to say today is September 12th and 13th because I teach world history on A and B days, and it'll give you an update of what we're going to do. The stream will have an announcement, hey, test tomorrow, things of that nature, but it's only going to be for announcements. Where we are going to be working is the classwork section. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up an old classroom so that you can see how the classwork page is organized. The current topic will be at the top. So I'm going to go before we went to distance learning. So you're going to have at the top of the screen would be the current unit that we're on. The first unit we will be doing is why we study history. That will be 2 weeks. The second unit we will be focusing on is religion and world religions and geography, 2 weeks. And then the third unit will be Asian and African empires. So whatever unit we're on, that will be the topic. The first assignment from that unit will be marked #1, will be marked 1, 2, 3. There are usually pages in a notebook. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do this. I may only number the assignments since we won't have a notebook. But you will be able to see that in, for example, the unit guide, that is a material. So that's where I would be giving your material. If you see a clipboard, that is an assignment. So you would be submitting that would be something that I would require you to submit. Maybe it's a picture of your notes. Maybe it's, you may be submitting a Google Doc or etc. So you have that. Now your screen is going to look a little different than mine. Where I have the create button, you will have a to-do button for the class, so it will show you all the assignments that are due. And then you have a Google Calendar button. I'm going to show you, for those of you who aren't aware of it, this is my Google Calendar. Your Google Calendar will look very different because only your assignments will go on this Google Calendar, where I have, if we look, I have different assignments here. So what happens is, I'm just going to show you, for example, if we had an assignment due on the 9th and I just went to my Google Calendar, I'd have a link to everything I need with directions for that. So that's going to be helpful for when you're unsure of what to do. The big thing to remember is when you come to class, you open 2 tabs. You open the Blackboard tab for the virtual meeting for us actually working together, and the Google Classroom, because we will be doing most of our work in Google Classroom. So with that, welcome. I hope this tour was helpful, and I look forward to meeting you all.